Hey y'all, it's Alisha. Welcome back to my channel. I'm looking a little tired today, but that's just lots of hours at a hospital. We'll do that to you. But I am on. This is my best friend's kitchen. Not much has changed in this kitchen in the last 20 years. There's still the microwave I gifted her, I don't know, maybe 25 years ago. It's still working. It was bought in a time, you remember folks, when things you bought actually lasted? Okay, that microwave, over 20 years old, still working. Now, maybe I'd be a little suspicious about the radiation, but it does still function, which is pretty amazing. And you know, there's a patio set out back. I bought her that patio set as a gift, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago. It looks new, and she doesn't cover in the winter. And here, folks in Toronto, I mean, we had a frost warning last night. It is cold and snowy and icy, and that thing has just lasted. I don't know what it's wrought iron, but I'm telling you, it doesn't even need a coat of repaint. It's unbelievable. So sometimes I chuckle because my best friend from childhood is like a really good with managing money. And she just doesn't replace things if it doesn't need to be replaced. So I look around this house and it's a bit of a museum of her life and our friendship. And I smile. So I got up this morning, I was laughing, made myself some coffee, and I was thinking, wow, I remember when I got you that or when you bought that. It's actually a nice feeling. I told you, coming here is like coming home. My childhood home is long ago gone. So this is about the closest thing I have to that. And coming here, it's full of memories. And it's really comforting when I'm going through this thing with my mom. So this is her kitchen. She's been saying for 20 years she's going to redo it, and she has not. And she hasn't not redone it because she can't. She hasn't redone it because she can't make up her mind how she wants it to look. So it has looked the same since she bought the house. And in fact, not much of how she's decorated has changed over the years. Most of the stuff was bought. We have a close-knit group of friends that we've made here, and she's really good friends with everybody still. So most of the items that you see on those shelves, like those fancy teapots and all of that, were gifted to her from a group of friends. So I look around and I smile because I know where each piece came from, or who bought it for her, or I bought it for her. It's a nice feeling. I told you, it's like coming home to your family home. You know, I have a permanent bedroom here. And you guys, I filmed my other video in my permanent bedroom. So that's my mattress, my pillows, my comforter. And there's a warm feeling about that. Like, you're home. So I'm super grateful to be here, staying with her, because it's really nice during this time. And it's also just nice to have when I get back from the hospital at night. It's nice to have her to catch up with. But it's also been really nice catching up on your videos. I know I'm behind on comments. Part of the problem is when you're with someone who's very sick all day, you're exhausted emotionally. So watching your videos has been like the healthiest thing for me. And I caught up on so many things. Miss Sabrina's got a collab going, folks. If you haven't signed up or asked to be part of it, it might be full already. But it's a real simple collab. So if you've never done a collab before, this might be the one to start with because she's made it really simple for each week. You can either make something very small and manageable, or you can make it more complicated. It's entirely up to you. But that it may be full, just because she released it yesterday and so many people probably signed up for it. But I wanted to let you know about that. And did you see what Alisha Love Letter Generation made for Cruise? Alisha, I had no idea you start off making books, but that makes sense because your books are beautiful. And when I got your book, I was like, wow. And you all know I love to make books, right? You know that. So I was like, this makes sense now. It also explains why your tag flips are so beautiful. And the one you made for Cruise, wow. I've been dying to see that collection used. I don't think I've seen anyone make with that collection. And I think it's a super cute collection. I think it was released at the wrong time. And I really do, because I thought about buying that collection for myself, but we're in Halloween/Christmas. And when would I use it? So I didn't buy it, but I liked it a lot. And I was so excited to see you use it for Cruise. And she is going to love that tag flip. It's beautiful. And many of us are laughing, Crafty Kimchi included, because she got this beautiful swap package and it had a chunky charm in it. And many of us are not great at a chunky charm. Or we just haven't invested enough time and supplies or making one. But Alisha made like a kind of chunky charm using materials from that collection and from other Lizzie collections. And it turned out great. But all sorts of good things happening. Margaret got a wonderful swap package or a Happy Meal package full of sequins. But Margaret, we hope you're feeling better. I'm so sorry about your fall. I'm so sorry. Falling is scary, folks. It's really scary. My best friend here had a fall last week, and her knee is still numb, and she has to go get a special test done for nerve damage. So a fall can take you out. So please be careful as the weather starts to change, and different parts of the country and also different parts of the world are going to be getting ice and snow. Please, everybody, take really good care. Sometimes you think, oh, I'm young and invincible, but a fall can wipe you out. It can wipe you out. But there are so many great projects out, and I loved watching each and every one of them. Did y'all see Susan Tootsie Tucker's little mini shaker ghosties and her bag toppers, her pastel-wing bag toppers? They are so beautiful. But she's got a best friend for like 56 years. Okay, we don't have 56 years, but we have a long time, over 35. And a lifelong best friend is like having a sister, but one you chose. And I think that it's probably the greatest blessing in our lives, right? Just like our friendships that we make on here, a lifelong friend knows everything about you. You know, all your bad habits, all your good habits, and they love you. And I know my life would not be complete without my best friend. I'm really lucky to have her, and I could hear in Susan's laughter. You could hear the laughter at the end of her video, and it was so moving because I was like, I know that laughter. I know it very well. And having a friend like that really is like having a sister that you chose, and that can't be replaced ever with anything. You could have $50 billion; it wouldn't make up for that friendship. That friendship is worth way more than anything. So lots of good blessings going around. I'm going to try to do some commenting before I head to the hospital this morning. It's a busy day. Today's testing day for my mom, and I'm hoping that means we get to the bottom of what happened, and then we can start to fix it, and then this girl can head home. So let's hope that my mom gets better, and that they find out what caused this, and yeah, let's hope today's testing day. So, I'm not thinking that testing day is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. We need to know what's going on with her. Thank you all so much for your well wishes, for your texts. I so appreciate it. I hope you know that. It's funny, as much as I enjoy being here and catching up with my best friend and spending some time with my mom in the hospital, I still would like to be home. But I am going to see if I have any time. Some of these tests will take a long time, so I may even have time to dip out today. And if I do, I will share with you where I went and why. And if I don't, I'll do it tomorrow morning before I go to the hospital. I have a little thing in the works, which you will see. All right, y'all, I hope whatever you do today, you do something joyful. Wow, I have playback again this morning. I don't know what's going on with the camera, but I'm just going to keep talking and hope that it resolves itself. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Bye for now.